sometimes when the waters on the high sea are rough, you gotta get out there on your boat anyways. Sometimes when conditions aren't ideal, you gotta play Riichi Mahjong anyways. Why are conditions not ideal today? I ate a big burrito for lunch. Now look, this is the second time that I've referenced eating a big burrito for lunch and that affecting my Mahjong ability. Yeah, because it happens. This is who I am. This is me laying my soul bare. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. It's not if, but when. It's not if, but when we make it back into the Jade Room and whether or not we are strong enough as a person to persevere. Now, ultimately, it is still a lot of luck, right? In what tiles that you're getting dealt. But there's always, like, no matter what, there's an objectively best way to play every single hand, right? Like, given all the information and stuff. So I don't know. What I am hoping is to learn a lot on the way up. I forgot. It's October. It's the spooky season. I still have the ghost tiles on. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's on me. That's on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like we have enough shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We kind of have enough shapes right here. So what I'm gonna do here, I don't think that we really want more pairs. I'm gonna need some more time to think. And I know it's probably not ideal to toss out a red dragon willy-nilly when we could obviously draw another one, but I really need to count my shapes here. So this is like 1 or 2 shapes, and this is like 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't feel that good. So this might need to stretch into 2 shapes. Okay, there it is. We improve both of these to be a double-sided weight. You know what? If we really need to, I think that we can get rid of this 1 and this 4 to have a all simples hand as well. So we got a lot of options open for us. I gotta be a little bit careful with my commentary. I believe that I just got some mail. I can't be letting the hang on, I think I'm gonna toss this. Can't be letting the postal service workers who come by so diligently every single day hear me yelling about, and then I got shadow realmed because someone called it reckless open con. Like, I don't want them approaching the old abode like that, you know, with a sense of apprehension. Oh, what's this bozo gonna be yelling about this time, you know? It's not who I am. It's not what I want to project. Okay, so we get the 5, 6, 7 here. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. We have a lot of ways we can get to it too. This is what we like to call a perfect 1 away. We have a pair, an almost straight, and an omega chunk. So no matter what we draw, a 7, a 2, a 5, or a 7, we can get into a double-sided weight. What's the scariest tile here? I'm like almost positive it's this 7. It's close to the door, which is the 8 of bamboo, and no one's discarded an 8 of bamboo yet. It's a little bit weird right now. I could pawn this and get into Tenpai. I'm gonna take this chance. Because, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we could still find creative ways to fold. I mean, there's the 4, so we know that the 7s are also safe. But, you know, just within this series of discards, I can't do that. They haven't discarded a single character tile. Okay, I'm gonna cut these 7s because they're Suji to the 4, and I want to stay in Tenpai as long as possible. I have the easiest path to get back into Tenpai. Okay, a little bit aggressive, right? A little bit of aggression that you wouldn't necessarily expect to see on this YouTube channel. I gotta remind myself to take off the ghost. It's already scary enough playing into a player who's in Tenpai, a player who called Riichi. Holy moly, I'm in Tenpai again. Let's go, dude. Oops. I mean, a little bit aggressive, but it ended up working out. We had to make a Suji read there, right? A 4 is safe, so they can't have a 5, 6 weight. They could have still had an 8, 9 weight. We should have been a little bit more careful about that, maybe. But, you know, it was pretty unlikely, and I'm glad that we took the chance when we had it. Okay, what is this hand looking like? This is 1 shape. It's 2, 3, 4. And then we need a pair somewhere. So we're hoping to draw another 3 or another 7. Now, we could use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's the thing. The 4 of circles is the Dora. I want to keep this open. If this is the case and we draw a 6 or a 9, we can make the 7 of characters our pair and win that way. And this would be really nice too, right? To get a Riichi hand, maybe Riichi Pinfu pure double sequence as the dealer? For me? Really? On this Christmas day? Okay. This hand can't really get into Tenpai. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be picking up this 6 of bamboo. I don't really think it helps us at all. I think we're still 2 away no matter what. 1 is not gonna help, and we can toss this white dragon whenevs, okay? Sorry if you're not cool enough with the kids these days to know what whenevs means. It's just a cool way of saying whenever. I think it's cool. Oh, we should have we shouldn't have kept this, dude. Okay, well now I want to make use of this red 5. The greed is off the charts right now. The greed is truly off the charts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we don't even need this, but it calls to me. It genuinely calls to me. Okay. I lose the chance at a pure double sequence here. I am not sure if I gain anything. I do gain something. If I draw a 6 of circles or a 4 of circles, I can toss this and get into Tenpai and make use of the red 5. Okay, that was a little bit playing on instinct. And I can win off of the 9 of bamboo here or the 5. I think I take this dealer Riichi. And it's fairly likely that someone else tosses out a 9 of bamboo, right? They run out of safe tiles. They're running towards their parents, going wham wham. I guess I have to discard a terminal, and that's when I feast. That's when I slurp up their milkshake. You know what I mean? No Country for Old Men, a movie that I have not seen. There's also the chance that someone just goes bananas and tosses a 5 of circles. I wouldn't bet on it. It's also close to the Dora. I definitely wouldn't bet on it. Wow. 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 And wait. Riichi, Sumo, 2 red 5s. That's 4 Han. Dude, this is... 3... I mean... This is the stuff that you dream about. This is the stuff of dreams. And then look at this hand. Take a look at my hand. It's the only one I got. Ba-da-da-da. It's so good. My hand is so good. Oh my. And just like that, it's over. It's over. This round is over for everyone else. I mean, I can't get super overconfident yet, but I mean, it's within reach. I need 4 more first places in a row, and I think I rank up back to the master tier. It's not, excuse me, oh my god. Frog stuck in the old throat. It's not super likely, don't get me wrong, 4 first places, but this certainly helps, doesn't it? This certainly helps. Okay, what would we like to see here? We would like to see a 5 of characters. A 5 of characters would be the best draw here. A second best draw is either a 6 or an 8 of characters. I would love a double pair waiting on the 1 of circles potentially, you know? There's a world where we like go for like a triple-sided weight or something, but I don't know. Someone could just discard the 7 of characters right now. I know that it's like we could get a monster hand. Like say we kept that 7, cut the 6, and then we pawn the 1, cut the 8. Want a 3-sided weight? But like someone could just toss our winning tile right now. Player across from me, we gotta watch out a little, okay? How do we lose this game? Is if we play too recklessly. So they've discarded 3 amazing tiles in a row. The 5, the 7, and the 5. The minor 4th, the major 5th, etc, etc. We gotta be a little bit careful. They could be in Tenpai. 6 is at least Suji to the 3. We know they're not on a 4-5 weight. They could be on a 7. They could be on a 7-8 weight. They could be on a 6-9 weight. That's true. What am I scared of here? The worst case is that they have a half flush in the character suit, or maybe they have like a half outside hand or something. All of those are possibilities. I could have also tossed the 8 here to try to win off of a 5 of characters, but that seems a little too aggressive. I don't think I take this con. I genuinely don't think I take the con. Yeah, imagine if I conned, I discard a whatever tile, and then I deal into that player's Riichi. I think the East Wind is probably okay. Calculated risks. Calculated, and that's why we take those. And that's why we take the calculated risks. Oops, I'm slurping up your Riichi stick. Oh, sorry, you wanted a chance to win at this game? You wanted a chance to experience the highs and lows of Riichi Mahjong? Nope. Sorry. Am I a bully? I'm bullying. I mean, how could I not be a bully with this type of hand, dude? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy moly. Honestly, ridiculous. Honestly, ridiculous. We don't have a pair yet, but that's okay. Watch us just draw another copy of the Dora. Okay, that was close. I'm gonna cut the Dora now so that no one has a chance to get back into this game later. Of course, we could have used it as a 6, 7, 8, but I just don't want to give other people the time of day. You know what I mean? I don't want them to amass like a pair of the Dora while I'm waiting, twiddling my thumbs. 3, 5, 7 shape is actually great here. 3, 5, 7 shape is great. I can chi a 4 or a 6 here. Okay. And then I'll be in Tenpai waiting on a 3 of circles. It's not impossible. 1 3 of circles already being discarded. Okay. Now, this is one of those hands where I'm like, our weights are okay, but they're not amazing. There's always a chance that we end up bailing later. I would love that red 5, but I don't think we need it. And there it is. There's the Tenpai for the 3 of circles. Holy moly, they called a con. Okay. I mean... I understand. They need to con to, maybe they were in Tenpai, maybe they were trying to get back in it. I don't know. Maybe they were in a situation where they could have kept the tile with which they conned for just a little bit longer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5th shape in our hand. Okay, let's get rid of some of these 9s first if we need a 5th shape in our hand. I would love to draw like a 5 of characters or something. That'd honestly be a great pickup. What's the door? It's the 7 of circles. Okay. How do we... Okay, what did we learn from the last time that we played Riichi Mahjong? We actually learned a lot of things. Just because your hand is a half flush does not mean you have to fight for it. I'm trying to teach myself these lessons because, like, I'm trying to foolproof my way into not losing. You know what I mean? Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3 is not bad, especially if we draw 4 of characters. A lot of character tiles in this hand. It's looking pretty good. Maybe we can get into a Pinfu situation where we don't even need to call Riichi. That'd be pretty nice as well. I mean, this is one of those hands where I'm like, it moves pretty fast. Not only that, we can fold whenever. We have a 9 of characters. We have 2 1 of characters. We've got some safety in this hand. You can fold if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends are conning and it's a reckless situation, then they're no friends of mine. The Yusong Liu approach. Okay. A lot of 3 of bamboos and 6 of bamboos being discarded. It makes me a little sad that this 4 5 shape might not ever come to fruition. Maybe I should have kept the east wind there. Been a little bit greedy, like an Ariana Grande banger. Okay. 9 of circles coming out. Nothing super scary until now. I mean, player to my left at least moving their hand towards Tenpai, it seems like. Gotta be a little bit suspicious. They haven't discarded a circle tile yet. So... whether or not their hand is all circle tiles remains to be seen. Player across calls Riichi. That's a little bit scary. So what do we fold with here? First, we fold with tiles that are Suji. I think we fold with the 8 or the 2. Both seem okay. You know what? If there's a tile that they've discarded, let's do that. Because again, they could have a 7-9 weight, right? It's not really likely, but you never know. Now that I say that out loud, I'm like, yeah, they could have a 7-5. They probably don't have a 1-3 though, because I have a lot of 1s. And some 3s are represented on the board right now. Just took out Tomato Town, by the way. I'm gonna go with the Suji defenses. Again, it's not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, 5 of circles discard should mean that some 2s are safe. Some 2s and 8s. Is there a world where we fight for Tenpai? Yeah, but like I'm gonna need some more information. I'm gonna need some more information before I stick my neck out and you know, do a little 5 for fighting right now. So I'm gonna bail with the 2 here. It's Suji to the 5 and it's safer than the 8. Why? Because they're incentivized to keep the Dora, which is the 7 of circles, and they could have a 7-9 weight. They could have a 7 of circles and a 9 of circles and be waiting on this 8. You're gonna give me a chance to bail on the 6 of circles? I'll take you up on that any day of the week. They call Riichi 2. Very spiced situation. Very spicy situation. A late game Riichi. I'm not a huge fan of the late game Riichis, to be honest with you. Okay. Maybe they... Oh, okay. A one of characters looking to be pretty safe. We need to make maybe 2 more discards. At least we know we have enough tiles in our hand to play it safe here. We're not going to end up in Tenpai, but that's okay. Better than dealing into a monster Riichi, you know, Hanem on hand. Okay. I'll take that no 10. Look at that. Look at how many Dora. They had 4 shiny tiles. They were waiting on the one. This player to my right didn't have... they had 2 copies of the Dora. Terrifying hands across the board, and we have the luxury of playing safe, so why don't we play safe? Why don't we play safe? Okay, what's the Dora? It's a 1 of characters. We can make use of the 1 of characters here. Got a lot of honor tiles. Not all of them are, actually all of them are useful. We're sitting in the north seat. That's good news for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand. That's okay. I mean, I want to take that. Otherwise, how am I gonna complete this 6-8 shape? You know what I mean? But it's a little too early to be recklessly opening our hand. Plus, we don't have a Yaku yet, so it's gonna be a little tough. 7, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes. So, well, what we can do here now is keep the Northwind and the White Dragon until we start finishing some of these shapes, and keep them around as a speculative measure. Okay, so this is actually really, really good as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we do now? We get rid of our weakest shape, and our weakest shape is this 8, 9 of circles. Ah, there's the one piece. Okay, I guess I'll keep that for now. I don't really want to toss it. Although, in terms of pure efficiency, I think I should just throw it away. It'd be great to draw 2 of characters, though. But then I'm like, this is blue sky thinking. This is a little bit too fanciful optimism, even for me. All right. What do I do here? I have some tiles that I can fold with. The 9, the east wind, the north wind, both of those should be pretty safe. There's a world, okay. It's a little scary. If someone pawns this, I'll be in a world of hurt. But at least if someone pawns it, we can just start folding. You know what I mean? The Yusong Liu way. But if not, we have a really efficient hand. Holy moly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 shapes in our hand right now. We have the luxury of being able to get rid of 1 of them. Definitely want to pawn the east wind. Player across from me is kind of making some moves with that 6 of characters discard. Not sure what they're going for there. They could have, I don't know, like a 6-6-7 weight, okay? Or a 5-6-6 that they whittled down into a 5-6 weight, okay. What do we do now? We play it safe. We absolutely play it safe. We throw down some of our east winds. Even if they sumo, so be it. So be it. Let them sumo. There's still a massive Yakuman's worth of a gulf between the 2 of us. It's like I'm Itachi Uchiha and they're Sasuke Uchiha in the first season of Naruto. Oh, you haven't heard of it? It's called Culture. Maybe look it up sometime. Do I think Naruto has culture relevance? I do. Do I think it's high art? Not necessarily, but I think it's a good anime. I think it's an anime whose popularity should be examined as to what makes the genre work. Could you tell that I'm an English major? Okay. Player to my right takes another repeat hand. We're 18 minutes in and we're still on East 3. Holy moly. Also, did I just notice that it starts at 69 every single time? How have I not made a comment about that? That's hilarious and amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes in our hand. Really hoping to get a 5th one. I mean, that one's not really helpful, but dude, I don't think we take it. I think that we stay on this honor tile train just for a little bit. Okay, player to my left opens up on the red dragon. That's a little spooky. Okay, a 6 I'm willing to keep. A 6 I'm willing to keep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the 6 needs to become something. I hate to put a lot of pressure on it, okay? It's like this, it's like the child of an immigrant family. There's a lot of pressure on this 6 to succeed. Okay, player to my right cons. Very scary situation, very spicy situation. The 6 has become something. Holy moly, the 6 has become something. Can we open our hand? Yeah, dude, we can go for a fast win, but not anymore. 2 chances at an Oradora. Player across from us calls Riichi. Holy moly, we draw another one. I mean, there's a chance, right? This Northwind, I think, is getting cut from my hand. I don't think this Northwind has any relevancy right now. And if we draw into a 3 or a 6 here, I think I'm willing to cut the 9. This is why the Reckless open cons. I can't believe. And look at that. You gave them 2 Oradora. They would have had 0 Oradora. This would have been a 3 on hand. That would have been like 3,900. And instead, you threw away your lead. For what? An open con? Oh my God. Don't make me laugh. Get. Too late. I'm laughing. Get. Why is my laugh like that? I don't know. It's not how I really laugh, but I think it's funny. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 4-ish shapes right now. Okay, they pawned the Northwind. I'm inclined to believe that the player to my right has lost their mind. We still need to be careful, and I am gonna go for the half flush here. Now, this is what we need to remember. We need to remember our training. Just because our hand is a half flush, and that's like a cool hand or whatever, does not, and I repeat, does not mean that we have to go for it. You know what I mean? It does not mean that we have to push. We can still fold here. We can absolutely still fold here. And fold we shall. If someone else calls a scary Riichi. I mean, but this is a fast half flush of a hand though. It's looking really good. If I was sitting at this table, I also wouldn't necessarily know what to make of this. It could just be an all simples hand as well. And no matter what, we win off of the seat wind or excuse me, the prevalent wind or the white dragon. That's a lovely sight. You'll love to see that right there. Okay, not bad. Could go for the full flush, but that's a little too greedy for me. I mean, maybe there's a world where because we're in first place, we just want to like end someone, like drain them of all their points. Nah, why do that when you can take a quick 3 Han off the player to your left? These hands are so good. I can't believe this is not butter. I can't believe the luck that we're getting right now. It's incredible. Okay, this hand is not looking that great. This is the green dragon. You know what? How am I willing to restart this hand if we all toss south winds? Maybe not. I think this hand is good enough to fight for. East wind is not helpful. I'm pretty sure this is one of those rounds where we either get another green dragon and make use of it or die trying. You know what I mean? I'm not sure this green dragon is coming out of our hand right now. A little rush hour. Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? That's a reference for the ages. And by that, I mean for the ages of people, I don't know, 20 to 40. Of which I have myself in that demographic. Do you think rush hour, and this is spicy. This is a spicy line of conversation. I've thought about this a lot. Do you think rush hour helped race relations in America or just furthered stereotypes? I am genuinely not sure. Like, if you think about rush hour and whether or not it did more cultural damage than it helped, I mean, it's something that haunts me. It's genuinely something that haunts me. This is a very nuanced discussion, probably not meant for the YouTube comments, but maybe if you want to drop your master's level thesis in the Discord, we could have a conversation about it there. It's just interesting to think about, you know? All right, this hand is getting there. This hand is getting there. So what happens here? If we draw a 3 of circles, we can call Riichi, a 3 Dora are gone. Okay, this is good. This is good. We have so many tiles that send us into Tenpai right now. Okay. Is anything scary? The player to my left was the first one to drop the door, and they've discarded a lot of scary tiles since then. You're going to drop a 5. I'm going to drop a 5. This is a little scary because they haven't really discarded very many bamboo tiles or circle tiles. Sure, they've discarded 1 of each, but it doesn't tell me that much, unfortunately. Okay. And now I'm like a little spooked out to discard this 4 or this 5. There's 3 Dora on the board. What am I so scared about? I don't know, but I'm scared about something. I mean, maybe that's just anxiety. Dude, if I ever release a book about Mahjong, there's gonna be a chapter in there that's just like mental illness / mental wellness and Mahjong. because it's just like, you know, I'm a pretty anxious person. I genuinely, you know, something that I've dealt with for a lot of my life. Don't get me wrong, I'm like largely okay, but it's just funny to be like, what's that ambient fear that I feel in the background? Oh yeah, maybe that's nothing to do with Mahjong. Maybe that's just anxiety talking, dude. Okay, they discarded 2. I'll discard it too. It would be great if we could end in Tenpai this game. So if we have the chance to pawn a 1, a 5, or a 2, I think that we take it. Because even if we get into a spooky situation where we don't have very many safe discards, we can just take apart some of our other shapes. And I think we would be able to fold. And I would like a chance to get into Tenpai. Remember, at the end of the game, we do not have to have a valid hand. But so long that we're in Tenpai, it works. As in, like, we don't have to have a Yaku. We can have, so long as our hand is 1 away from winning, that's all that matters. So now it's a little spicy, right? We don't know that the 1 of characters is necessarily safe. We gotta play it a little carefully here. Probably are gonna fold with the 8 of characters unless someone says otherwise. I mean, there's the North Wind. We know it to be safe. 8 of characters also looking pretty safe. I guess this is the power of a late game Riichi, because I would have tossed this 1 otherwise. I don't know. It becomes a tough decision if we draw a tile that sends us into Tenpai, but we didn't. So we have a pretty easy decision there. We just get rid of the 8. There's the door discard. They were waiting on the 1, the 4, and the 7. Okay, I'm so happy. I am so happy I did not discard the 1 as my last tile. They would have gotten under the sea, excuse me, under the river, and Riichi, and a whole bunch of whatever else that they were doing over there, okay? It would have been really scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shapes in our hand. 2 roads in the forest diverge. What do we discard here? Dude, I'm not sure. This 8-9 shape is pretty bad. But like some of these just like loose pairs are also not good. Like I'm pretty sure I can eventually cut a 1. Tiles that we're drawing are not great. How many pairs do we have? We have 4 pairs. If we get a 5th pair in this hand, I think I have to go for it. Or should I just go for the 7 pairs now? I don't know. Player to my right pawns the east wind. Okay, the most obvious flush of all time. So circle tiles are going to be a little dangerous to discard in the face of the player to my right. Okay, fair enough. If they're going to go for circle tiles, so obviously I'm going to hoard all the circle tiles. Maybe make my way into a full flush. Maybe make my way into a 9 gates hand. I don't know if you know this, but there's a 9 gates Yakuman. It's really, really difficult to achieve. Basically, it's 111 999, and then you have a double of any of those tiles. It's really, really rare. I see them in my YouTube highlight videos, but I don't. I haven't ever seen one in the wild. No one's even posted about one in the Discord. You know what I mean? It's a really elusive Yakuman. Okay. Green Dragon. We're happy to discard here. Again, I'm even happy to discard this 5 and the 6. I genuinely don't want to get rid of any of my circle tiles for the player to my right. Enjoy. Have that 7 of characters. Oh, wait, you can't. Get. I've been playing too much Kingdom Hearts lately. I'm literally laughing like a GD Disney villain right now. GD as in like the abbreviation for the vulgarity. Not Genie, like from Aladdin, although also a Disney character. Okay, pretty spicy still. We haven't really... I mean, that's so funny. If we had kept the 8-9, we would have drawn the 7 eventually. Even a 6. They've discarded 4. They've discarded 4 1 of characters. Holy moly. Holy moly. Have they lost their mind? What's going on here? Even if we draw a 4 or a 7 here, I'm not sure we can, in good faith, continue on with this. I'll happily discard a 6 of bamboo there. I'll happily discard this 5 of bamboo here. Again, just because the circle tiles are very scary, and there's the Dora right now. The Dora is the... Uh-oh. Okay, now we're running out of character tiles to discard. Or I mean, no, we can still discard these. I mean, this is hilariously close to a 9 gates hand. I don't know if we can get it. We're gonna need some like amazing draws to get there. I don't even know if there's time left in the game for that. If I have to, I'm pretty sure I can get... Okay, they tossed the 7. That's not that bad. That's not my name. I'll throw the 7 too. I don't think this hand is getting there, dude. 14 tiles left. I gotta be super careful for the player to my right. Yeah, I'm not sure this hand is getting there. They toss a 3 of bamboo. Okay. If I can get in tenpai here, I'll take it. I mean, that to me, these are just, I'm so twisted. These are just safe discards to me. I'm not even happy that I saw that pair. I'm so jokerfied that I'm not even happy that I got those. Okay, what do I need right now? I need someone to drop a 2 or a 5 of circles. Extremely unlikely, or I can draw into it. Holy moly. And we get 3 concealed triplets. Oh my God. I mean, no one's gonna discard the door right now, right? But it's amazing that we end up in tenpai. It's amazing that we end up in tenpai. Player to my right lost their mind and then got no 10. That definitely hurts. That definitely hurts. That's an ego destroyer for sure. South 2 round. Okay, we got options here. We got options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have all 5 shapes. We have some improvement on our shapes as well. This can be our pair, and we can even call a Riichi Pinfu with a pair of the Dora. That's kind of amazing. We definitely want to get rid of this too. The south wind, it's a little bit optimistic because there's only 3 south winds instead of 4 this round because it is the Dora indicator. 6, 7 is a beautiful pickup. We can now cut this 9 as it's become a little redundant in our hand. There's also the world where we go for the half flush, right? To make use of this, the full power of this west wind pair, but I don't think it's worth it right now. Okay, our shapes are really, really strong. This is our weakest shape, but we need all of the shapes in our hand, excuse me. Player to my left, chiing, doing some chiing, doing some pawning. Fair enough. We got to be careful because they, having pawned the white dragon, could be like me and have a pair of the west winds as well. Okay, 9 is not going to really help us here. Could they be going for a half flush in the bamboo suit? I don't really think so. It's still a little too early to be discarding that one of bamboo if they are. I'm pretty sure they just have a white dragon, maybe like a red 5 or something hand. Like it doesn't smell to me like a really scary hand. Okay, never mind. That just changed the game. New Dora just dropped. Wake up, honey. New Dora just dropped. Now it's a really spicy situation, and we don't have a lot of safe tiles. Okay, I wish I had some of these safe tiles that I had before, because we're in first place right now. I don't want to deal into anyone. 2 chances at a big hand. Like, okay, if someone calls Riichi, they have 2 chances at an aura. Even if they don't call Riichi, the player to my left, I'm pretty sure they're in tenpai. If they're willing to make that kind of con, that level of aggression. Am I willing to discard this 7? I think I am. Okay. Still in it, still fighting for it. Someone needs to make this 3 safe. I need to somehow be sure that 3 is safe. The player to my right takes it. Wow, okay. On what? Pinfu Tenhou. Okay, they sat in damage and they didn't slam the Riichi button. I'm gonna be honest, if I understand. So first place, which is me, is too far away. They don't want first place necessarily. They just want a good chance at second. Okay, fair. Conservative, fair play. Unlike most news networks I know. Okay. What am I looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we hope that the 7 becomes something because it's the Dora. Yeah, that works for me. And there we go. Okay, we draw the 6 of bamboo. Dude, straight up, there's such a power to just recognizing the shapes in your hand. This is also a pinfuable hand. Okay, happy to take this as well. Happy to take this. Sure, if we get a triplet of the 8 of circles, it ruins pinfu, but that's okay. That's okay. Would love that 6 in our hand, but we're going to need to draw it farm to table a little organically right now. What's the god draw? The god draw is the 7 of circles. The god draw is the 7 of circles, and we either call Riichi, forcing other people to back down, or we sit in Damaten. Okay, throw this down. Please, a 7 of circles. Even if I drew another 8 of circles, I think I would slam the Riichi button, just for a chance to win off of a pretty okay hand. Dora, red 5, Riichi. 3 Han, potentially more. So here's the thing, if we cheat this with the 3-4, Mahjong Soul will not allow us to discard the 2. It's like a house rule that's pretty commonly accepted. You can't like just swap your weights that way. It would make like playing around Riichi really, really easy. A little scary to drop the 2. I mean, the player to my left, if they're willing to discard the 1 of bamboo, it seems like they're in Tenpai. There's the 7 of circles. Wow, okay, they were waiting for it. Wow, a half outside hand, mixed triple sequence Dora. Okay, that's pretty spicy. That's pretty spicy. With this 1, 2, 3, we should have been careful. We should have been careful about the half outside hand. We should have recognized that. Okay, all last. Any hand gets us there. Can we go all simples? No, we can't. Okay, that's okay. What's the door? It's the white dragon. That's pretty spicy. Are we in any real danger of falling to second? Not really. If I'm gonna, I don't want to hype up this game just to have it be nothing, you know? We're not really in danger of falling to second place. So let's live fast, die young. Subway, eat fresh. No, there's that song that's like live fast, die young. Bad girls do it right. For some reason, it was really popular amongst me and my friends in college to be like, live fast, die young, Subway, eat fresh. I don't know. I think it's like it's a nice spin on an old classic. Okay, what should we have done there? I don't know. I'm pretty sure we should have cut this 2 way long ago and kept the 5. Yeah, would have loved to keep the 5 here. Door is coming out. Okay, 4, 6, 8 shape. Not looking too shabby either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we probably cut this 8, 9 next. There's also a world where this becomes an all simples hand. It's not super likely, but it could happen. I mean, this helps too. This helps too. Okay. Player to my right is the player that we have to watch out for. But again, because the Dora are visible here, we can play so recklessly. I don't even know, like people would have to have a Yakuman in order for me to be really scared. And right now, no one's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Even if we deal in here, that's okay. It's just Southwind. Maybe they can't have 3 Dora. They can't have mixed triple sequence. Like, what am I scared of here? Nothing. I'm playing recklessly, dude. Live fast, die young. Mahjong is a fun game. Player across from me calls Riichi. Yeah, that's okay. Even if they hit 3 Dora, that's fine by me. Eastwind, sure. I mean, they could hit 4 Dora, but even so, right? Even if they have 16,000 point hand, it's still not enough for us to get into second place. Okay, we should have been a little bit more careful there. There's literally no more 3 of bamboos. So they sumo. That's bad news for us because they are the dealer. Let's see if they hit the aura. They don't. They were pretty close though. So the game is not over yet. They're making a good run for second place. If they have a miracle run, we might be in trouble. That would be extremely unlikely though. Okay, here's the Dora. I'm gonna toss it out immediately. I don't want anyone having a chance to play with the Dora. There it is. I just don't want to give anyone a chance to even sniff at first place somehow, you know? Maybe they con into the door or something ridiculous like that. Like, I don't know. I just don't want other people to have the time to build up resources in order to really compete with me. There's another Dora. Love to see it. Love to watch it walk away. 3 Dora on the board right now. Just took out Tomato Town. Would have loved to keep this Westwind, but I don't think that that's bad decision making. I think that's just bad luck. They pawn the Southwind. Okay, probably going for a small hand just to solidify their second place position. We could legitimately just try to deal into them too. Maybe, okay, they're looking like they're going for character tiles. They haven't discarded a single character tile, and they've discarded good tiles on the other 2 suits. We got to be a little bit careful about that. There's the green dragon. Even if we deal into a 4 Han here, half flush green dragon Southwind, that's not that scary to me. Okay. Player to my right, maybe thinking about pawning this 3 of characters. Maybe that was the delay there. A lot of character tiles being dropped. Luckily, we can still make use of them. We're gonna have to discard some eventually, but there's a red 5 discard. Okay, showing that they're not going for. Oh, this is spicy, dude. This is spicy indeed. Because I want to play safe. I want to deal this 1 of characters, but I don't know if it's safe. Wow, they deal into the dealer again. Okay. Riichi Ipatsu, Pinfu, Tanyao. No Oradora. Is that enough to kill the player to my left? No, but now the player to my left is in a dire situation. And now here's the messed up part. If the dealer gets a monster hand, they could come back to win this thing. Very scary. Luckily, we draw the 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, we have so many redundant tiles in our hand right now. I'm going to keep this one just in case we can stretch that out into 2 shapes. Now I'm not because we have 2 shapes. Okay. Southwind is going to be safe. Green Dragon, maybe. 9 is redundant. Let's get rid of that. We have 1 copy of the Dora. This time we got to be a little bit careful. We could legitimately lose. Or lose our 2nd place standing, that is. Okay, we should have, I still think that maybe we should have discarded this 9 instead of that Southwind right there. Player across from me making some mogul moves right now. Discarding a 5 of characters. Strong move. Maybe they're close to Tenpai. Maybe their hands got a direction, or maybe they're now content with getting 2nd and just don't want to deal into anyone else. Fair enough. I've been there. I'm there right now. I live there. I was born in the darkness, molded by it. That was half not Willy Wonka. That was half Bane, half, I don't know, JFK. That was a weird impression. I'll give you that. Don't really want that. Okay, now this Green Dragon is also burning a hole in my pocket. I don't really like that it's still around. No one can get a big 3 dragons. Okay, Yakuman, that's good to know. Green Dragon comes out, lucky for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Our hand is in a great shape right now. We have a Riichi Pinfutunity. Cut the 7. It's our most dangerous tile. 2 is next. 2 is next, depending on what happens. This 2 is probably a little more dangerous. At least this 2, it's Suji to that 5. Player to my right calls Riichi. Everybody in this club calling Riichi. Can play it safe with our 8 of circles discards for now. We pick up another copy of the Dora as well. Okay. I mean, I'm just hoping that they sumo this hand and that it's a small hand. That way we can get out of this game. And I can take my hard-earned points and leave. Okay. We don't have too many more safe tiles. Yeah, we actually don't have that many safe tiles at all. Luckily for us, this White Dragon seems pretty safe. They discarded a 6, making me think, oh, the 3 is very safe. The 3 is very safe here. I totally missed that. Again, playing IRL Mahjong, or Mahjong in real life, this would be so much harder because the tiles don't highlight. Okay. Player across from me, Chi, is still making a run for it. Still trying their best. Can I discard this 1? How many 3s are there? 1, 2, 3. Not necessarily safe, but I think it's the safest tile that we have. We've genuinely run out of safe tiles. I have no idea what to discard next. I genuinely don't. There's a 4 of bamboo. I could kiss you on the mouth right now, giving me 2 extra safe discards. Oh, baby. I don't know. Maybe the player to my left is just they have to push for it. They're in dead last right now. So they better be going for a huge hand. Yeah, like what have you got to lose at this point, you know? Player across from me doing some tough thinking. 8 is safe. We'll definitely toss that. Okay, 2 players in Tenpai, both of them waiting for the 7 of bamboo, which is the Dora. I understand. I love the greed. I applaud that greed. So 2 players in Tenpai at the end of the game. Does that mean the round is over? That means the round is over. Dude, solid fundamental Mahjong play. We gotta go back and judge some of those decisions that were made. We gotta go back in there and be a judgment Jason for a little bit. Because some of those, the open con, I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not believe what I was seeing. Really happy to get first place, by the way. Really, really happy. Our match history is now looking ridiculous. Like a Harry Potter spell. I won off of someone else here. I stayed in Tenpai. Was it ever a risk for me to stay in Tenpai? Okay. They call Riichi. I pawned the 7 of circles because I know it's safe to stay in Tenpai here. Okay. I draw a 4. This is a calculated risk, right? I have to discard something to stay in Tenpai. Really? I take this risk? No, I don't. I fold with the 7 because it's Suji to the 4, but then I bring it back somehow. Now we know that the 7 is safe. Okay. Fair enough. How do I bring this one back again? 3, 4, 5, and now we wait on the 4, 7, baby. And then the player to my right, poor them. They had no idea. And I can understand being psychologically tilted by that. We sumo a giant hand here. Yeah, this was a beautiful hand to sumo. Yep, absolutely. We get a cute little run off of someone else here. Someone's in Tenpai. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have... I discard this. They call Riichi. And then we just went off of someone's 7 of character discard. Wow, and then they draw my winning tile. Okay. I mean, this one was just very lucky. Very, very lucky. The chances, I mean, because we had a 1 tile wait. It's not necessarily super likely. This was the ridiculous one, right? No, this wasn't. Okay, something happened here. Player to my left is in Riichi. Everybody in this club calling Riichi. What did you discard? You discarded this 4? You're in Tenpai for a 7 pairs hand. Holy moly. And no matter what you discard... No. One of these is safe. The 4 is not safe. The 7 is hilariously safe, but I understand why you wouldn't want to do it. Wow. Okay. Would I have fought for it here? Probably not. I probably would have tossed these 9 of characters or something else. This is a really, really strong hand, but they just got there first. You know what I mean? It's too spicy. It's just too spicy for my liking. Okay. That's pretty scary. Not gonna lie. This was the quickest game of all time. They called Riichi on a 1-4 weight and they dealt into it, but they also called the open con. This decision making was bonkers. Oh my god, say it ain't so. I'm putting the camera back for this one. If you're watching this right now, you do not call an open con like this. Your hand is so far away. You have no Yaku. What could you possibly be looking to gain? How are you gonna win this hand if you con that 3? How are you gonna win? You literally will not be able to call win. What's your Yaku gonna be? Horrible decision making? Flush in the bad decision making suit? Okay, now I'm just actually bullying. Okay, I get a really sneaky Tenpai. They discard the East Wind. I would have done the same. And then they deal into my half flush, which is honestly too fast to even recognize that it's a half flush. Okay. And then at that point, we're just chilling, right? We're being chilling. And then other people are dealing into one another. This hand was huge. Okay, what did this player do? They dealt in with the 6. Really? Wow. They didn't deal in with the 1 first? I mean, they could have also broken up one of these. Very spicy indeed. Very spicy indeed. What could they have done? They could have also just cut the 4. Or the 1. It's usually to the 4. If you want a half fold, maybe dip your toes in with a 1 and someone else will deal in first. Very scary. Player across from them was going for a half flush. It looks like they were pretty close to Tenpai. Not there quite yet, but close. Okay. That was South 4. And then we repeated for a while. Okay. Just a good series of Mahjong games. A great series of Mahjong games. Holy moly. Dude, we're winning. Are you seeing this? Was that enough for a cool cat icon too? It was. And at the end of the day, that's why we do it. At the end of the day, that's why we do it. Look at how buff these stats are. My stats have got more upper body strength than I do in real life. All right. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Not only does it help out a lot for me and the algorithm, it also helps out me in my emotional state. I genuinely love reading them. They brighten up my day. So I really appreciate it. It's a huge token of encouragement. I really appreciate it. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Hope to see you there. You can also join us in the Discord. Share Mahjong epic highs and lows. Try to find some friendly games. And talk about the silly hands that we're going for, okay? All right, until next time, please be patient with yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.